First bout of the evening. She's making way from Denver, Colorado. Please welcome Angelina Snyder. And her opponent now making her way to the stage, undefeated as a professional, 4-0-1, 2 knockouts, fighting out of Miami Beach, Florida. Please welcome Avril Mathy. Now to the scale, Angelina Snyder. 120.4 pounds for Snyder. 120.4 pounds. 6 rounds, junior featherweights. Now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, from Miami Beach, Florida. Please welcome Avril Mathy. £119.4 pounds. 119.4 for Mathy. Six rounds, junior featherweights. In the lightweight division, introducing up to the stage at this time, 11 wins, 7 defeats, 3 knockouts, fighting out of La Plata, Buenos Aires, Argentina. Please welcome Nicolas Velasquez. And his opponent now making his way to the stage. He's a 2016 Rio Olympian. He's got a perfect professional record, 5 fights, 5 victories, 4 wins coming by way of knockout. He fights out of Toronto, Ontario, Canada, by way of Chechnya. Please welcome Arthur, the Chechen Wolf, Birslanov. Now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, Nicolas Velasquez. $137.4 pounds for Nicolas Velasquez. And now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, the undefeated Arthur Birslanov. 137.2 for the Chechen Wolf. Velasquez and Birslanov, Thursday night, 6 rounds, lightweights. DAZN Miami Fight Night. 17-2 with 9 knockouts, fighting out of Denver, Colorado. Please welcome Juan Santiago. And his opponent making his way to the stage right now, undefeated, 4-0, 1 knockout. He fights out of Toledo, Ohio. He represents the Soul City Gym. Here is the phenomenal young prospect they call OJ3 Otha Jones III. Now to the scale, the young charge from Denver, Colorado, Juan Santiago. 132.4 for Santiago. Now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, the undefeated OJ3 Otha Jones III. 134.8 pounds for OJ3. 6 rounds, lightweights. Super Bowl weekend, DAZN Miami Fight Night. It's all brought to you courtesy of Mr. Eddie Hearn of Matchroom Boxing USA. Santiago Alta Jones, 6 rounds of lightweights, Thursday night, DAZN Miami Fight Night. Challenger, Simone Da Silva. And now, ladies and gentlemen, her opponent making her way to the stage with her head trainer, Jordan Maldonado. She's 37-1-1 with 27 big wins coming by way of knockout. She fights out of Bushwick, Brooklyn, New York, by way of Carolina, Puerto Rico. Here is the exciting and hard-hitting 7x7 division world champion, la gran campeona Puertorriqueña, ladies and gentlemen, Amanda Real Deal Serrano. All right, now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen. $131.4 for Da Silva, $131.4 for Da Silva. Seven-time, 7-division world champion, Amanda Real Deal Serrano to the scale. 131.6, 131.6 pounds for Amanda Serrano. Da Silva and Serrano. And Amanda, if we could actually have you hold up just a second. From the WBO, we have Francisco Paco Valcarcel, and he's got a very special award for you. For the second time, the 2019 Female Fighter of the Year, ladies and gentlemen, Amanda Serrano. Give her a nice round of applause. Congratulations. Well deserved, doing big things for boxing. 3 knockouts. He fights out of Albuquerque, New Mexico. Please welcome Donald Sanchez to the stage. Donald Sanchez. And his opponent making his way to the stage right now. He's with his trainer, Dwight Pratchett. He's undefeated, 4-0, 3 knockouts. He's the tough and dangerous young prospect that fights out of Houston, Texas, Austin Ammo Williams. Now to the scale, Donald Sanchez. 159.4, 159.4 for Sanchez. And now to the scale, the undefeated Austin Ammo Williams. 159.8, 159.8 for Austin Ammo Williams. Six rounds middleweights Thursday night. DAZN Miami Fight Night. Beat, 1 draw, 3 wins by way of knockout. He fights out of Okmulgee, Oklahoma. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Vince Cato Backus. And right now, making his way to the stage, ladies and gentlemen, undefeated 4-0, 3 knockouts. He is a formidable young prospect. He's a former Team USA member. Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Alexis Espino. Now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, Vince Cato Backus. £160 for Backus. And now to the scale, Alexis Espino. Also 165 pounds, 165 bang on also. Six rounds, super middleweights. Espino v. Backus, Thursday night, DAZN Miami Fight Night. WBO Latino Super Middleweight Championship. This bout is brought to you by Eddie Hearn of Matchroom Boxing USA in association with A&T Events and Promotions. Introducing up first to the stage, he holds the title. He's got a professional record, 25 victories, only 1 defeat, 22 big wins coming by way of knockout. He fights out of Miami Beach, Florida by way of Baurdo, Cauca, Colombia. Here is the former world title challenger and the reigning, defending WBO Latino Super Middleweight Champion, Romer El Poderoso Angulo. And now making his way to the stage, the challenger. His professional record, perfect. 20 fights, 20 victories, 18 of them coming by way of knockout. Originally from Indianapolis, Indiana, and representing Compton, California, please welcome Anthony, the Magician Sims Jr. Now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Romer Angulo. £167.4 pounds for Angulo. And now to the scale, the undefeated, the Magician, Anthony Sims Jr. 168 bang on the super middleweight limit, 168 pounds for Anthony Sims Jr. Ten rounds for the WBO Latino Super Middleweight Championship. Thursday night, Eddie Hearn, Matchroom Boxing USA in association with A&T Events and Promotion. And we're going to go ahead and start with those fights right now. We've got 12 rounds for the unified WBA and IBF Super Bantamweight Championships of the world. It's all brought to you courtesy of Eddie Hearn of Matchroom Boxing USA in association with Thompson Boxing and World of Boxing. Now making his way to the stage, the challenger. He's a southpaw, he's a 2016 Olympian, and he won a bronze medal. As a professional, his record is now perfect. 7 fights, 7 victories, 6 of them coming by way of knockout. He fights out of Indio, California by way of Namangan, Uzbekistan. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the skilled and highly regarded WBA #1 ranked super bantamweight contender, Murodjon MJ Akhmadaliev. And now making his way to the stage, the reigning and defending champion. 27 victories, 2 defeats, 1 draw, 10 wins coming by way of knockout. He fights out of Los Angeles, California, and Thursday night he'll be appearing in his 6th world title contest, introducing the reigning, defending unified WBA and IBF Super Bantamweight champion of the world, Danny, the baby-faced assassin, Roman. Now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, MJ Murajan Akhmadaliev. $121.4, 121.4 pounds for the challenger. Undefeated Uzbek Olympian, Murajan Akhmadaliev. And now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, the reigning and defending unified WBA and IBF champion of the world, Danny, the baby-faced assassin, Roman. 121.6, 121.6 pounds for the defending champion.
Works for you, G.
12 rounds for the unified WBA and IBF Super Bantamweight Championships of the world. IBF Junior Lightweight Championship of the world. It's all brought to you courtesy of Mr. Eddie Hearn of Matchroom Boxing USA, DeBella Entertainment, that's with Lou DeBella, and Oscar De La Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions. Introducing up first to the stage, the challenger. This 2012 Olympian has a professional record, 30 victories, only 1 defeat, 15 wins coming by way of knockout. He's the former WBA Gold, WBC and NABF, and WBO and NABO featherweight champion. Thursday night, he'll be appearing in his 3rd world title attempt. Please welcome, representing South El Monte, California, Joseph Jo Diaz Jr. And now, ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the stage, the defending champion. He'll be with his head trainer, Raul Chino Rivas. His professional record, 30 victories, 4 defeats, 1 draw, 1 no contest, 6 wins coming by way of knockout. He fights out of and represents the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Thursday night, he'll be making his 5th defense of his world title. Here's the reigning and defending IBF Junior Lightweight Champion of the world, Tevin, American Idol Farmer. Now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, the challenger, Jo Diaz Jr. 129.8, 129.8 for the challenger, Joseph Jo Diaz Jr. And now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, the defending world champion, Tevin, American Idol Farmer. 130 pounds, the super featherweight limit, 130 pounds, bang on for Tevin Farmer. Meridian at Islands Garden, Thursday night. Miami Beach, Florida, Super Bowl weekend. Matchroom Boxing, DAZN, Sky Sports, Fight TV.
Everybody say that. Everybody say that. You gonna get beat the fuck up like I do everybody else. You can't fuck with me. You can't fuck with me. You know you can't. You scared. You ain't built, nigga. I ain't built. We the bitch ass. You a bitch. I wanna beat your ass tomorrow. I wanna beat your ass. I wanna beat your ass. Look at it.
12 rounds for the IBF Junior Lightweight Championship of the World. Jo Diaz, Tevin Farmer, California versus PA. Cameras, guys. IBF Junior Lightweight Championship on the line. Jo Diaz, Tevin Farmer. Now making his way to the stage. He's a YouTube star. Undefeated in his amateur boxing career, he hails from Saudi Arabia and represents the United Kingdom. Ladies and gentlemen, the seven-figure gibber, the beast from the East, AnEson Gib. With his trainer, Vidal Riley. And now making his way to the stage, his opponent. He'll be with his head trainer, three-division multi-time world champion Shane Mosley. Ladies and gentlemen, also he'll be making his professional debut Thursday night. He's an American YouTuber, internet personality, actor, and musician. Originally from Cleveland, Ohio, and now living and fighting out of Calabasas, Los Angeles, California, Jake Paul. And now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, AnEson Gib. 188 pounds, 188 for AnEson Gib, the seven-figure gibber. And now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, the problem child from Calabasas, Los Angeles, California. Please welcome Jake Paul.
Let's go! Let's go, Jake!
191.8, 191.8 pounds for the problem child, Jake Paul.
Oh, my bad. I thought you were looking on it. Sure.
Wow, what a great night for one of the most exciting weeks in all of sports. It's Super Bowl week. So Eddie Hearn from Matchroom Boxing USA comes to Miami to bring a very special World Championship fight night. And it's all going to be broadcast live on DAZN, D-A-Z-N, DAZN, to the UK on Sky Sports, and of course on Fight TV. A great night of boxing. Now it's time for the weigh-in for the main event of the evening. 12 rounds scheduled for the WBO Middleweight Championship of the World. Let's bring the fighters to the stage at this time. First, He's the challenger. His record stands at 17 victories, 5 wins by knockout, 2 defeats with 1 draw. He's the Celtic middleweight champion, the Irish national middleweight champion, and the current WBO European champion from Dublin, Ireland, Keeler. Next up onto the stage, the defending world champion. He comes to us from Providence, Rhode Island, USA. He's a former 2-time middleweight world champion and a 3-time world champion. He's the reigning, defending, undefeated WBO middleweight champion of the world, Demetrius Andrade. First on the scales will be the challenger. He comes to us from Dublin, Ireland. Stepping onto the scales at this time, Keeler. 159.4 pounds for the challenger, Keeler from Dublin, Ireland. Next onto the scales, his last name is pronounced many different ways. Andrade, Andrade. But he loves to be called undefeated. He is the reigning and defending undefeated WBO middleweight world champion, Demetrius Andrade. $159.6 pounds for the reigning and defending undefeated WBO champion, Demetrius Andrade. Andrade, undefeated. The best name yet.
I like that one, Eddie.
Here they are, challenger and champion for the main event tomorrow night. 12 rounds of boxing for the WBO World Middleweight Championship. The 3rd world title fight tomorrow night. It's all going to be broadcast live on DAZN, on Sky Sports Boxing to the UK, and on Fight TV. A great night of boxing from Matchroom Boxing USA to celebrate the anxiety and the excitement of Super Bowl week. Here they are, challenger and champion for the main event, Keeler from Dublin, Ireland. Demetrius Andrade from Providence, Rhode Island, USA.